I just noticed that Harper hit 310. That's pretty good. We're solid.
And Harper, you came out firing. What was working for you well in that first set? I think you hit 800 or 700 in that first set. So what was working for you?
I think with Bergen and I, we've already established a connection. So I think in that first set, we just had a rhythm going, and it was going pretty well. And then in the second set, there were a couple balls that were off for both of us, but overall, I think she did a great job of adjusting, and those are still things that we're working out. So she did a great job, but we still got to work on our connection a little bit more in those tight moments.
Harper MVP honors in her first tournament. What's that say about her?
About Harper? I mean, everyone I think on our team at least already knew she was a stud, but you know, her first 3 games, she proved it to everyone. So, I mean, we see it every day, but it was pretty cool for everyone else to get to see it.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
How did this weekend meet your expectations, Harper?
I think getting to see how the fan base can push us as a team is a great start, but I think Coach wanted to prepare us for all these games, and we knew it was going to be a long tournament, and mentally and physically it can get hard after 3 games, but I think we did a great job of pushing through, and this is just the start, so I think we started off really strong.
Lexi, can you just go down the line with those 4 freshmen and tell me one thing that excites you or impresses you about each of them?
Let's hear it.
I think it's all kind of the same for all of them, but I think as a class, all 5 of them just bring a lot of passion, intensity, and competitiveness, and I think that it definitely showed over these past 3 games. They don't take plays off. They get after it every single point, and I think it's something really special that they have about them.
What specifically about her especially in her first?
I think just her ability to just stay calm. Like, she's kind of like the QB of this team, and she has a really big role, but she's just calm whenever there's stress going on. She's leading our team not only by like setting, but also with just like what she says and how she talks and communicates to everyone. So it's really impressive when someone can be that like calm when they have such a big role as a freshman. Harper too.
Thanks.
Same question, but about Lainey. She made
Yeah, I mean, I knew what she was going to bring, but man, could she get after it. And I just think her energy and intensity is something that's irreplaceable. Like, not many people can bring that much fire every single game and every point, and she can do that. And so it really helps our energy stay up, and she can really help people kind of just move on to the next point and keep getting after it. So it's really special to have her on this team.
Harper, you have a big job, passing in the background and stuff. How much do you learn from them and kind of feed off of them?
In practice, me and Lexi always try and pass together just because Coach knows that I can look to her as a guide to find what I need to do better. And me and Lexi have this thing, we say blindfold, just to make it easy and simple on ourselves and just get the ball high in the middle for Bergen. And I think being able to learn from Lexi every day is going to help all of the passers, specifically me and Lainey. She's a great player, but she knows that, and she's one of the best passers I've ever seen. So it's great learning from her.
Harper, how do you take on the challenge knowing that teams are going to target you when they're serving? How do you approach that?
Coach tells me every day that's what's going to happen, and I think this tournament really showed that. At first, it was kind of surprising for it to actually happen, so I struggled passing at the beginning, but getting used to that is going to be really big for me, and I think having Lexi and Lainey next to me is going to help a lot.
Harper, what changed from the first game to today?
Ooh, I think my confidence. The first game, jitters and all that stuff after red white, but I think getting used to playing with the team and seeing how like our lineup goes and all the warm-ups and stuff, just getting used to everything is going to help us, and I think my confidence went up over the past couple of days just getting used to our system.
How important is that going to be for you, getting your confidence up and all of you before go to Memorial Stadium?
Yeah. We just talked in the locker room about Wednesday, so it's crazy. Like, it's going to be an insane day, but I don't think anything can really prepare us for that game. It's going to be something so crazy and unbelievable that's going to happen that night. So I think just going into it, trusting each other and just having fun is going to be our biggest goal that night.
Lexi, what did you learn about this team that you might not have known before the matches against other teams this weekend?
I'm not sure if it's anything I didn't know, just because I have a lot of trust and I know that this team can accomplish really big things. But I think just our ability to kind of pull ourselves out of things, like it's not what we want, but whenever we went down, like we were always able to kind of bring ourselves out of it. And I think that shows a lot about how like our mentality is on every single point. And so I'm not surprised by that, but I think it was really cool for us to like do that in a game and not in like a practice setting.
Who's the one talking on the floor when you, like the end of the second set when you're giving up all those set points? Who's more on the floor that's doing the talking there?
I think it changes sometimes depending on what happens, but I think Merritt and I talk a lot usually, and then I think Bergen will talk a lot just because she's always involved with like every single play. So just like what we're gonna do next, like what we're gonna change. So yeah.
What does the next few days look like for you guys?
Pretty busy. Tomorrow we have like an off day, so they're giving us a little break, and then Tuesday and Wednesday is just full steam ahead. Media, like practices. I don't even know what else there is, pep rallies or something, but there's a lot of stuff with like Adidas and press conferences and everything. So it's going to be a lot, but they're trying to prepare us for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure we will. I think we'll be at the stadium pretty much for like all day those 2 days. So, but I'm sure we'll have some time to ourselves.
You have to break out sunglasses or sweatbands or towels?
Yeah, I don't know. I think I might need some sunglasses. My eyes are pretty sensitive, but we'll see what happens.
Good.
Thank you.